Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. I can hear the train sound in the background again. I swear that the train has never been running as frequently as it seems to be as I've been doing some of these recent videos. So I guess this feels like a fitting time to start recording. So I am going to be sharing some messages today, reading into some of the collective energies using the Energy Oracle deck and traditional tarot, of course. If this is your first time at the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. In today's video, as I said earlier, we are going to be doing a little bit of a reading, and it's my goal through whatever messages come through today that I can help you feel a little less alone and can also assist you in reconnecting more consciously with what your intuition already knows, because that's really the key here and through life. It's that your answers are already there within you. And it's all about really rediscovering how to more consciously access those answers. So if anything here connects with you, it was meant for you. If anything here feels dissonant or not connected to you personally, then it was meant for someone else. And of course, really your intuition is your highest guide through all of that. So I'm starting today by shuffling, tuning into the energies. And if you would like to make it a bit easier for me to pick up on your frequency, your vibration, I recommend liking the video and subscribing to the channel. These are forms of energetic transference, and this allows me to essentially hear your energy more clearly and channel more specifically for you, not only here, but in future videos as well. Okay, so what do the beautiful souls tuned in here need to know most today? So there is someone who is longing for you right now, or really longing to connect with you. For some reason, I'm hearing it's the opposite of what you think. So this could be someone who is causing you to doubt whether they want to speak with you, whether they want to connect with you. Something about how this person is behaving in the physical world seems to be stirring up a bit of confusion within you. They're feeling the distance from you very strongly. For some reason, I'm getting the colors black and gold here. I'm not sure if one of those resonates with someone. With this envy card, this card speaks to someone feeling deeply unfulfilled. I'm also hearing I made a mistake. So there could be someone here who believed that some kind of action would cause them to feel better or to feel fulfilled. And whatever this action was, it may have actually created that distance or reinforced that 3D disconnect between the two of you. Because I feel this person saying, like, I regret my choices, or I regret the decisions that I made that may have caused or perpetuated this distance between the two of you. They believed that whatever choice they made was going to bring them fulfillment, but they're really discovering that the opposite is true here. And something about their eyes is coming out very strongly. So it's like, I see this person looking at you, and I'm looking at this image on the card of this person on the envy card, looking out from the darkness to this like golden lit area. And I saw the cornucopia in my mind's eye, which that card in this deck really stands for manifestation, for someone being in this very thriving, magical state of being. It's sort of like the equivalent of the 10 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So it's as though this person is seeing you thriving, seeing you succeeding, and regretting choices that they made that created a disconnect between you. But something else that I have to bring up is there seems to be some kind of pride on this person's energy that is preventing them from communicating this to you, at least at this time. But I did hear temporary. So this could just be a temporary kind of scenario where their pride is getting in the way of them telling you that they're feeling unfulfilled because of choices that they've made. It's almost like someone who made a mistake, but now they're committed to that mistake or committed to that path that they're feeling a lot of regret for choosing. Now take this as it connects, because for some of you, this, of course, could be someone who chose another person or a different relationship or just some kind of path that seemed to create disconnect between the two of you. Now, I will say this doesn't have to be a romantic situation. This could be platonic, but I am feeling for many of you, this is someone who feels like I'm hearing they miss your energy. I'm getting that this could actually be a previous employer for some of you. If you left a job or were fired from a job in the past, this could be an ex. This could be someone who, even a friend who chose to disconnect from you for some reason. It's almost like someone around them convinced them that you were toxic or that they needed to disconnect from you for some reason. But I'm hearing lie, like it was a lie. Whatever this person was convinced into was not true. I'm getting that you could feel this person's presence around you, because as I was recording, I felt the urge to look over my shoulder, even though I'm the only one in the room. And you might actually get that sensation from time to time where it's almost like you can feel someone watching you or like an energy around you. And this can actually be a sign that you're picking up on this person's energy. I got the letter initials SUNI. These could be letter initials in someone's first or last name. This also could be something about the sun coming out here. I'm not sure if that's relevant for someone. We do have the Magician and the Mirror card, and this is my number 2 twin flame card in the deck. So this could indicate a twin flame connection, although I'm feeling for many of you that won't necessarily be the case. I am feeling guided to share a little bit from the guidebook for this card. It's actually been a while since I've read directly from one of the guidebooks, but I feel there's some kind of message here. So this card says, knowing and using your true power. This card represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. Wow. Well, I really feel that represents you in this thriving state of being that this person from your past who disconnected from you is seeing and observing. Let's keep reading. In the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician. And I'm hearing being with you is magic, or being around you is magic. And I think I'm picking up where that gold word came out earlier, because this guidebook also says you are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. Wow, very powerful messages from the guidebook there. I can see why we were being led to read from it. So clearly you are in this position of high power spiritually, whether you fully consciously realize this or not, you are experiencing this kind of culmination of a lot of growth, a lot of inner work, a lot of intention that you've set out into the universe that is now having a really profound effect on your energy, your vibration, that is becoming very readily apparent to others. So this person may have seen you going through difficulties in your life. And for some of you, this may even be someone who actually disconnected from you when you were experiencing those difficulties, not realizing that you are the alchemist, that you took those metaphoric base metals of little value, those challenging experiences, and transformed them into literal gold through energetic alchemy, essentially. Now, because the concept of an alchemist is coming up here, this is one of my favorite subjects to explore and speak on. I would love doing a podcast video later on specifically about becoming the alchemist of your life in modern times. So do let me know if this topic interests you in the comments under the video. But on that note, I also do want to share with you a subliminal meditation I've created that is actually called the Ultimate Alchemist Transformation. This is one that's on my personal subliminals playlist overnight while I sleep. And I find that it really helps me to reclaim my full power, to call back my energy, and to manifest in every area of my life in a very comprehensive way. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with subliminals, they are meditations that contain unconscious spoken affirmations. And these affirmations are masked within other tones, sounds, and frequencies, which allows them to bypass the conscious filter of the mind and make deeper, more lasting impressions on the subconscious mind. And this is incredibly powerful because it's actually the subconscious mind that controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes in life. So when we rewire and reprogram what is happening in the subconscious, we can transform our physical life so quickly. So this subliminal comes from my Subliminals app, which is called Sound and Soulful. I am so passionate about this app. It is literally my soul's passion project, and I'm so excited to be sharing it with all of you on both platforms, the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. As you can see on the screen on this app, I have over 130 subliminals for most every area of life. Pretty much every area of life. And of course, I will be adding more subliminals to this app as time progresses. But when you sign up for a 7-day free trial account in the app, you can access any subliminal I've created. You can make your own custom private playlists. You can listen overnight while sleeping with our looping feature. And you can access and read the affirmations for each subliminal, which I have personally written all of these affirmations myself. So again, the name of the app is Sound and Soulful, and the subliminal I specifically recommend for this reading is the Ultimate Alchemist Transformation, which is in the Manifestation Magic category in the app, and the link to download it is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. So I kind of want to shift focus here away from this person outside of your life, because there are some really powerful messages coming up about you stepping into your true power and potential. And I hear that this has been a long time coming. I keep getting the urge to almost cry tears of joy just because of how magical this time of your life is meant to be for you. And if you're not yet feeling that magic, know that you're on the brink of it. Know that this is coming for you if you've aligned with this video. And what I want to say with man holding a coin upright and the third eye chakra upright is that those who are spiritually awake and aware who are truly living with their third eye open and very intuitive, very perceptive energetically, are going to see you in your authenticity and power for who you really are. And they're going to respect that power. I feel this person from your past would have a lot to show. I don't want to say a lot to prove. I know that that sounds a little contrary to unconditional love, but I feel like this person from your past who didn't fully respect you, who didn't fully see your power, they would have to really show you a lot of transformation and a very heightened degree of actively shown respect in the physical 3D world before you would feel intuitively aligned with the idea of fully reconnecting with them in the physical world. Now, in the meantime, I feel with the man holding a coin upright, although this doesn't have to be a masculine energy, I feel for many of you, this is a masculine who, again, is one of those who is very spiritually aware, highly awakened, and really connected to their intuition, but also not afraid to vocalize that intuition. And this seems to be, again, could be a masculine, especially if you resonate here as a divine feminine, although those are just labels to describe energy. But I'm getting that this is someone who is extremely attracted to you in your power. Now, for some of you, this could be that same person from your past, but I have to say, for many of you, it feels like an entirely different person just because I'm getting that this person from your past, although they're longing for you, watching you go through this major glow up and wanting to connect with you, they may actually still be in a little bit of a state of being where they might be threatened by you and your success or your true power, just because they still have some shadows within themselves in their own self-worth that they might be holding on to a little bit here. Not to say there can't be change and transformation. Of course, anything is possible. And as we said earlier, you are the alchemist of your life, the true conscious creator of your life. But in many cases, this person, this masculine, is an entirely new physical person, or perhaps someone you've met or connected with recently who is getting very strong intuitive downloads about you. And again, they are someone who isn't afraid to communicate those intuitive downloads, to vocalize and take action on what they're feeling and what they know at that deeper spiritual level. So what else can I channel from this masculine energy here? So we have the temple path and the root chakra. So this is someone who's really found or stabilized their own path in the physical world. They're very much living in alignment with their deeper soul purpose, however that shows up for them, whatever that looks like for them. And it's almost like you had to go through massive spiritual and energetic transformations to raise your vibration and align with the timeline where you can now connect with this masculine, with this person. So this may be someone that you've sensed for a very long time, subconsciously, spiritually. Your souls have always been connected, but it's like you had to rise to the timeline where you could be connected with or united with this masculine in the physical world. Now, for some of you, this could be a very healed version of a masculine that you've connected with previously from your past. Again, as I said earlier, for most of you, this will be someone new. This person comes up as very grounded, very stabilized with the root chakra in the upright position. And one way you will recognize this particular energy is that when you're around them, I'm hearing you feel like your storms are calmed. Like this person's stabilized energy seems to provide a grounding effect for you. I'm hearing for some reason that you are someone who's extremely energetically fluid, open, empathic, highly sensitive. And this at times might feel very much like two sides of a coin, where on the one side, you have these profound spiritual gifts and abilities, and you're using that sensitivity. You're learning to channel that ability to feel energy so strongly into physical avenues and mediums that are going to be bringing a lot of physical material success, accomplishment, fulfillment, happiness. For some of you, you may already be embarking on this quest. You may already be utilizing these gifts in that way. But the other side of this coin is that being someone who is so energetically sensitive comes with it this kind of spiritual openness that can at times cause you to be negatively affected by lower vibrational people, energies, even events happening in the world. So this can cause you to feel kind of these emotional storms or times of turbulence within yourself. But again, whoever this masculine is that we're connecting to, this is someone who seems to really bring you a deep level of peace. Or if this is someone you haven't met yet, that might be one trademark that really signals to you the identity of this person. If you haven't met them yet, you may meet them in the future and then call back mentally to this reading and remember these messages because of the way you recognize how this person's presence brings you so much peace. So I am going to be closing this reading with one final Rumi Oracle card. What is one final message here? We have the lover and the beloved. So very powerful union energies coming up here. I'm going to read one quick message from the guidebook as well. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? The guidebook also says, now is the time to gently, carefully tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. You are too vast a sea for that small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. Wow, that feels like a beautiful place to end the reading. If my energy resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post energy updates and inspiration. Of course, if you are feeling guided to try out the Ultimate Alchemist Transformation Subliminal Meditation that I recommended during this reading, the link to download my Subliminals app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath the video. You can also search for the app directly by searching Sound and Soulful in the app stores. Thank you so much again for sharing your beautiful energy here. I am sending you so much love, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.